How quickly did that come together after you get the news of
Really
Josh leaving?
quickly. Yeah, no, it was pretty much like a one-day deal. So obviously, Josh leaving was tough for everybody. I mean, great coach, great friend. Excited for him and his opportunity though, and then I was blessed and honored really to have the opportunity to come be the O-line coach here.
You've been a tight ends coach for a while, but you're a former offensive tackle.
Yep.
Is it more kind of comfortable being an offensive line coach versus tight end coach? What's kind of the difference with you coaching that?
Yeah, I think majority of my career still has been coaching O-line. I've been the tight ends coach here and at Kansas State. Coached O-line at Tulsa, obviously, and at Kansas State for several years before that as well. And then obviously playing O-line, that's what's most natural to me. Have really stayed involved with a lot of the offensive line play and game planning and all those things with Coach Hanson. And that was a big reason why Coach Riley hired me here to coach the tight ends, was to get another run game perspective, another set of eyes on the offensive line, and just to kind of help there in regard to game planning and also just preparing our guys to all work together in the blocking schemes.
We saw Emmanuel out there. Do you expect to have him in the bowl game?
Yes.
Has he communicated to you his intentions going forward? I know he has 1 year of eligibility left. Has he communicated to you whether he wants to come back next season?
Yeah, the plans for him to come back and come get better this year, which will be awesome. Excited to have him back. I mean, made tremendous strides this last year. Looking for him to do the same this upcoming year and, get that NFL draft grade up and hopefully go get drafted high in the draft next year.
I believe he committed to an All-Star game at some point. Was there a process in which he thought he was going to the NFL, then he was talked out of it, or?
Yeah, I think he was just kind of weighing all his options, and so guys that play well and have those opportunities obviously have to figure out what's best for them and him and his family. But excited for him to come back playing this bowl game and excited to get a chance to work with him.
Zach, how did you officially get the news from the UK? What's just the conversation like?
Yeah, I was on my way to a recruiting dinner and he called me up and sat me down in his office and asked if I wanted to come be the offensive line coach here, and it took me about 2 seconds to figure out that was the decision I wanted to make. Honored to be gifted that opportunity. I know what that means here at this place with the tradition, tradition of excellence here, all the greats that have played here. Really just blessed to have the opportunity.
Can you describe what the past couple of weeks have been like for you recruiting? And you had a child. You guys had a child.
Yeah.
Your role change. What's it been like?
Yeah. No, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, but honestly, like at this point in our lives and careers, it's kind of expected. We were blessed to have our little boy Rock here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, thank you. And so just enjoying any time I can get with him. And then, the show's got to go on here too, though. We got to continue to recruit well. We got to recruit in the portal. We got to continue to get our guys better and prepare to win a game against Texas A&M.
How much sleep are you getting?
Not a ton. Yeah. Again, we're right at the end of the season, so that's pretty normal in this business.
What's recruiting like for you? Are you double dipping between offensive line prospects and tight end prospects?
Yeah, I've kind of finishing up our class tight end wise and just making sure all those guys are good and understanding what the situation is here. Obviously a tough part of it. I'm excited to stay here because I still get to be a part of those guys' growth and development off the field and just kind of be a part of their life too. But dive heavily into O-line recruiting. Really just making sure to contact all the families, all our current guys and stuff like that too. There's just a lot of people I need to talk to and just make sure that they understand that their kids are our top priority as always, and that's not going to change.
Obviously getting Pregnon back next year is a huge addition, but how do you feel about the depth in general in that group?
Yeah, good. We got a lot of young guys coming in that are going to be really talented players for us. A lot of youth that's coming back that picked up a lot of work this year that they're going to continue to get better with too, and have a good core nucleus of starters from this last year coming back. So, I'm excited to get to work and then just keep getting better every single day.
What has just your conversation been with the guys who Josh developed here for a long time? We're probably pretty committed to him. What has been your communications with them that hey, you're in good hands here? Obviously you haven't been working directly with them, but you've still been.
Yeah. No, Josh was awesome too on his way out. Josh does everything the right way, man. He's a true professional. Him and I were extremely close, and we coach very similarly in a lot of ways. And what I mean by that is we're both like big relationship people, and so I have a lot of really good relationships in this room already. I helped recruit a lot of these guys in some way, shape, or form. So I think the big message to them was, man, like, we've already got a great relationship. I'm going to teach you some things, take a lot of things that Josh taught you and run with those too, and then put my things in your toolbox as well, and let's get you better, you know. And I think they responded really well to that. I felt really confident going in that we were going to have a pretty good rapport in the room, just because I know a lot of these guys really well, and they're great kids, man. They're easy to like, they're easy to get along with. They want to be coached, they want to be great, so that makes it easy for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.